Okay, my name is Tentri Amalia A1B222092 and thank you for giving me the opportunity for being an adjudicator in this debate session with the motion this House support quota for women at the elections for Parliament. So after watching this debate session, the thing that I mentioned is there is no POI allowing from both team, and even there is a member won't give a POI, but the other team wasn't allowed. So for the government team, the deputy prime minister doesn't give the limitation, and but she gave the definitions, and she was start her argument with say strongly disagree, and I think it's a big mistake because she on the government team, which is she should agree with the motions, and I don't know, it's only her error or something, but it doesn't make sense with her argument behind. And for the deputy prime minister, he reviewed the leader of opposition with gave an evidence about the equality for women in parliament in Indonesia. He said because women only have 30% in the parliament in Indonesia. He argued about historical under pressure for women and patriarchy money. He said women can make their own money from the salary if they work in the parliament. He also speaks with a good body gesture and confidently. And for the member of government, he reviewed and elaborated about gender equality, and he speak. I don't know he speaks too long or not, but I can catch his argument, or there is no argument in that. I don't know. He mentions and give the examples about PKS, but he didn't elaborate it. So I think it's real good if he give the example, but he can elaborate it. Yeah, I don't know he gave the argument, or it's only he's refuted for the other team, for the opposition team, but he doesn't give his argument, and he speak with good body gestures, uh, and also make an eye contact. And for the opposition team, leader of oppositions, she reviewed the prime minister and gave the argument about freedom, choice, and equality. She said to make balance about both gender in the parliament, which is it was reviewed by the deputy prime minister, like I said before. And she has a good body gesture, speak confidently, and doing eye contact. But unfortunately, she didn't give the limitations, which is it became her work. She should aware because the prime minister doesn't give it before. And for the for the deputy of oppositions, she reviewed with an evidence and mentions about undang-undang that she say there's not all women can be able in parliament, and she said we have to more tier pick candidate and just listen to people voice, and she speak confidently but less eye contact. And for the member of oppositions, she reviewed about the quota and gave several arguments like women give less effective solutions to the problems and potential discrimination. And I think there is several arguments again, but I only can catch both of her argument. But yeah, she only say it without a more elaborated. So I think it will good if she say a lot of argument, but she can elaborate it. So especially if she can give the example or evidence for her argument, and she speak confidently and make eye contact, but still less body gestures. And last for whip, for government whip, she only reviewed one or some argument from the opposition team, and it's only in general, and she doesn't elaborate or give solution for it. And she also restatement and summarize her theme only in general. And for manner, I think she still read aloud and doesn't make eye contact and less interaction, so I don't really hear what she said. And for the opposition whip, she reviewed almost all the government team. He also gave the solutions, especially about the quota. He said if women in the parliament only because the quota but not skill and no qualification, it didn't fix anything. Because there is still and will be so much problem in the futures, and he can elaborate his team argument and review the government team at the same time, which is it's really good. And he said let the citizen choose the best candidate by themselves. So after watching these debate sessions, I think I will win the opposition team and give the opposition whip as the best speaker because he speak confidently, make a good body gestures and eye contact, and yeah, he's like a professional. And also his reason to review the government team arguments was make sense and acceptable by me. And yeah, I think that's all for my education today. I think that's all for me. Thank you.